All right, today we are diving into something truly powerful, the Durga Chalisa. It's this incredible 40-verse hymn, and it's really a cornerstone of Hindu devotion. Think of it as a song of praise, a call for help, and an epic story of cosmic power all rolled into one. And what it reveals is this amazing force that is somehow all at once both terrifying and kind, destructive and creative.
At its core, the Chalisa isn't just a simple prayer. It's a whole narrative. It's telling the story of the goddess who holds this essential cosmic balance. So, what is the story that's woven through these 40 verses? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore. So the Chalisa kicks off not with some big epic battle cry, but with a really heartfelt appeal. This first part sets the stage, and it tells us exactly why this hymn exists, for relief from our suffering and, to find a little joy.
And first, a real quick definition. The word Chalisa, well, it comes from the word chalis, which is just Hindi for 40. So a Chalisa is a specific style of devotional poem, 40 verses, usually packed with praise and stories, all dedicated to one particular deity. Simple as that.
And here we go, the very first lines, which are really the foundation for the whole thing. Salutations Durga, giver of joy. Salutations ambe, remover of sorrow. Right from the get-go, you get her whole deal, her dual nature. She is the source of happiness and the one who takes our troubles away. It's such a powerful and direct way to start.
Okay, so now that we know why she's being called upon, the Chalisa starts to peel back the layers on who she actually is. And it begins to paint this picture of a being whose power and whose very essence are just, well, they're cosmic. So the hymn describes her as Nirankar, which is this incredible idea that she's fundamentally formless. She's not just a figure, she's this primordial divine light, a light that shines across all of existence, the heavens, the earth, the underworld. Literally, the entire cosmos is lit by her glory. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because this is how the hymn shows you her place in the grand scheme of things. Even the great gods of the Hindu Trinity, Brahma the creator and Vishnu the preserver, the text says they meditate on her. And Lord Shiva, he sings her praises. This puts her right at the top. She is the ultimate power, the Shakti, revered by absolutely everyone.
All right, so we've gone from the cosmic and serene, and now the tone shifts, like dramatically, because now we meet Durga, the warrior. This is where we get into the action-packed stories of her role as the ultimate vanquisher of evil.
So this is the crucial thing to get here. Her terrifying forms, they don't come from a place of malice. It's all about necessity. When the balance of the universe gets thrown out of whack and evil starts to take over, she shows up in whatever form is needed to take on that evil and restore order. It's all about balance.
And man, does the Chalisa lay out her power. It's like a highlight reel of her greatest victories. She defeated the arrogant demon king Mahishasura. She destroyed the demon Shumba. And then there's Raktbija. This is a wild story. A demon whose every single drop of blood would clone him endlessly. She took care of that. The hymn even credits her with showing up as the half-man, half-lion Narsimha to save a devotee. Every single victory is just another testament to her power to protect.
This line from the hymn is, well, it's just incredible. Jaleko deko kal dar baje. What it's saying is that when you see her fearsome form, even Kal, the personification of time and death itself, runs away in terror. I mean, that just elevates her power beyond anything physical. She's a force that's bigger than mortality, bigger than destiny. It's, wow.
So after all that intense warrior strength, the Chalisa brings us back to her nurturing side. It completes the picture, It reminds us that the exact same force that can destroy evil is the very same force that creates and sustains all life. We get to see a completely different but just as powerful side of her.
And here, the hymn breaks down her kindest forms. As Annapurna, she's the one who gives food and nourishment to the world. As Lakshmi, she's the one who brings wealth and prosperity. And as Saraswati, she grants knowledge, wisdom, and all the arts. So you see, she's the source of everything we need to not just live, but to really thrive.
So we've seen who she is, cosmic, fierce, and nurturing. This final part of the Chalisa brings it all back home. It focuses on the person reciting the hymn, on the why. What's the purpose, and what are the promised rewards of reciting this with true faith? And this is what the Chalisa promises. The text says that sorrow and poverty will be kept away, enemies will be defeated, fear is just removed. But it's not only about getting rid of the bad stuff. It also promises that your wishes will be fulfilled, that you'll gain prosperity, and this is the big one, that you'll achieve spiritual liberation, what the hymn calls parampada, the absolute highest state of being.
And this is it, the final, conclusive promise. Whoever sings this Durga Chalisa will enjoy all happiness and attain the highest state. It's so direct, so powerful. It really just sums up the entire purpose of the hymn. It's a path to finding happiness in this world and finding ultimate spiritual freedom. So we'll end with this question to think about. The Durga Chalisa is a story about facing down what seems like impossible odds. It's about balancing incredible, fierce power with profound compassion. It's about the ultimate triumph of good. So if we just step outside of faith for a second, what can this ancient story of strength, protection, and grace teach all of us about finding our own resilience in the challenges we face every single day? It's definitely something to chew on.